Cool with your YouTube was popping. Man, I ain't seen y'all in a minute. What is it? Episode 17. I think I got it right. Episode 17. Man, how y'all been doing, YouTube? Man, I ain't seen y'all in a minute. Let me look at you. Turn around and look at you. Man, y'all done grew up. Man, how long it's been? Been a while, ain't it? Yeah, I know it. But yeah, I was doing some shorts earlier, you know what I mean? And what made me want to talk about this topic, you know what I mean, about betrayal. And what I said about betrayal earlier, I said that betrayal is a choice. You know what I'm saying? It's not a mistake. What I mean by that, you know what I'm saying? Some things you gotta let go of. You know what I mean? You gotta let God. You know what I mean? Because revenge ain't gonna do nothing but it's gonna mess you up in the long run. It's gonna bang all your shit up in the long run. And what I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna turn out good. A lot of people love the sound of revenge. I want to get this person back. I want to get this person back. Who gives a shit? Who cares? You know what I'm saying? But even though what I say about betrayal, people that done stuff to you, yeah, it's not a mistake. Some people gonna say they didn't mean to hurt your feelings and all that. No, they just didn't want you to find out about it. Of course, they didn't mean to hurt your feelings because they didn't want you to find out about it so they can do it again. But what I'm trying to say is, you know, betrayal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some people just gonna do you dirty. Some people just gonna show you who they are. Some people just gonna do you like that. I mean, because they don't care. It was planned. They knew what they was doing. They just didn't expect you to find out. But this is the hard part. Moving forward, you know what I'm saying? It's real easy, but it's kind of hard to some people because, you know, they're so self-centered and they got this thing called pride. You know, and pride comes before the fall. So pride, it messes you up every time. It don't work that way, Cadillac. You know, pride is not good. And what I mean, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to let go and let God because God, He knows all. He sees all. He knows everything we do. You know what I mean? Some people don't believe in God until they want something or until they want to get out of trouble. Then that's when they believe. But, you know, you just can't be, you know, dipping and dabbing out, you know what I'm saying, with God. What if He did the same thing with you? But what I'm trying to say is, you know what I mean? Everybody love this thing called revenge and get back and stuff like that. You know, they want to get back at you. They want to do something to you. You know what I mean? Because they, you know, you did one to me, I'm going to do two to you and all that. You know what I mean? And some people, you just outgrow people. You know, it's just like if you got friends. If you got some friends and you ain't kicking it with them no more, or they done did you this way, they done did you that way, you don't focus on that. They ain't thinking about you. And if they is thinking about you, they ain't got nothing to do with you. That's none of your business. It's time for you to outgrow people. Sometimes you outgrow people. You outgrow your circle, you outgrow your family, you outgrow your atmosphere. You outgrow certain people. The things that you with, they ain't with it no more. They think whatever you doing is corny because you done outgrew them. You know what I mean? You outgrow people. You know what I mean? Some people think that you too good for them. No, it ain't that you too good for them. It ain't that you done, you know what I'm saying? You done moved up to another level because it's called growth. Some people don't like to grow up. You know what I'm saying, YouTube? They don't like to grow up. Hold on, I gotta give me some water. Hold on. But yeah, YouTube, you just outgrow people. You know what I'm saying? And some people, they don't like the fact that you outgrew them. You know? They don't like the fact that you outgrow them. And so, since they don't like the fact that you're growing, they want to talk about you. You know what I'm saying? They want to boo-boo on your name. You know? I got these little mini bottles, you know. It'd be fire too, you know what I mean? It's like as soon as it get good, it's almost gone. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, I've been knocking that wine back, you know what I'm saying? But you know, anyway, what we finna talk about, you know what I'm saying? Just moving forward, just forgiving people and letting go. Because some people are just who they are. You know, some people just show their true colors just by being around them. You see their true colors. You ain't gotta tell them yeah all the time. As soon as you tell them no, when they get an attitude, then here come their true colors. If they can't have their way, here come their true colors. You know what I'm saying, you two? Or you can be like you can be better in yourself. The stuff that they criticizing you about, the stuff that they laughing at you about, they really mean that from their heart. They're just trying to turn, you know, just trying to insert it as a joke. You know what I'm saying? They just want to just, you know, transform it into a joke or some sarcasm and all that. You know what I mean? It's just like if a person loses weight, they be like, dang, you look like a crackhead. See, really, they just saying that because, you know what I'm saying, they ain't used to seeing you like that or something like that. Or they just want to have some jokes with their cackling ass friends or whatever. You know, there's a lot of people that's like that. You know what I mean? A lot of people, they're going to talk bad about you. Even if you got a job. I don't care if you work at Exxon. They're going to say that your job is not good enough because you work at Exxon. But they ain't got no job. You know what I'm saying? Some people are too prideful to take a low paying job just to get to where they want to be. But the people that really just want it, you know, the people that want it, you know what I'm saying? Some people, they get so obsessed. When you get obsessed and people think something wrong with you, people think you crazy, you're on the right path. You know why? Because they don't want it bad as you do. That's why. They're going to call you crazy because they don't want it bad as you do. People that try to drag you in their mud. just because you're doing better. It's just like if you up there used to drink, if you used to be an alcoholic or something, and you go around the same alcoholic friends, they're going to want you to do the same thing. They're going to want you to go, man, come on, man, drink, want to smoke something or whatever. They're going to want you to do the same shit they doing. The same thing. They're going to want you to do it. They're going to want to drag you back in this fight like, no, I really don't get down like that no more. Or you probably don't do it that much or whatever. Even though you done eased up and you done changed and you done bettered yourself. You know what I mean? You done really elevated, you done outgrew certain things and you done found more important things in your life to be focused on. And they're going to look at you like, you know what I'm saying, like you think you too good or you think you just hot shit for the something. That's what they're going to think. Let them think that. You got to learn not to care what people think. Because when people think you're crazy, you're on the right track. You're really on the right track. Because let me tell you something. You was born in your family going to raise you or your friends. You got everything happen for a reason, everything happen for a season. You're not going to be around everybody forever. You got to run your race. People need to stay in their lane. People all up in your race because they don't know how to stay in their lane. So they're going to be looking at you running your race, trying to judge you on how you running your race while they standing still and wondering why they ain't progressing. You don't need people like that in your life. That's why sometimes it ain't bad to cut people off. It ain't bad to get people out your life. Getting people out your life, kicking people out your life, that's not a bad thing. Ain't nothing wrong with helping people. When somebody just toxic in your life and somebody just downgrading you or just got something to say about everything that you do, even though they don't know what you're doing or how you're doing it, what reason that you doing it, your life, they don't need to be there. It's just like some people, they look for other people to support their dreams. It's your dream. They're looking for other people to support what they got going on. That's what you got going on. Why are you looking for other people to support what your business, what you got going on? If it's your dream, who cares? It's your dream. It's your vision. Why are you relying on other people to support your dream? It's your dream. You don't want to eat with it, sleep with it, think about it every day. You know what I mean? That's what it is. You know, a lot of people, they want to do stuff, but they're scared to do it because they're looking for other people's confirmation. And the other people really ain't got nothing going on. And then you got some people, you know, that's why I say you just got to learn how to move on. You outgrow people, and you just got to learn how to move on. Because some people just going to be that way until the Lord change them, but until they die one. You know what I mean? That's just real. That's just facts. Some people just ain't going to change. Some people don't want to change. Some people just looking at other people. It's like trash cans looking at clean bags and expect them to come back to the trash. They expect them to come to the trash. It don't work that way, Cadillac. Boy, some good water too, boy, I tell you that. Well, I ain't talking to y'all in a minute, man. It feel good chopping it up with y'all, man. I ain't been doing too much, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm still working out, you know what I'm saying? I increase my workouts, you know. Increase my cardio and all that, you know. Feel good. Hey, 41 look good on me, don't it? But I be 42, I'm getting old, man. Got some gray hair up here, you know what I mean? But yeah. I'm getting old, but I'm getting better, you know. The older you get, you know, the wiser you get and stuff like that, you know. Everybody grow up, you know what I mean? People got things to do. Some people still, you know, still ain't focused on what they need to do. They really ain't. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. You know where they at? Social media, posting, taking pictures. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with, you know, jumping on there every once in a while, but people post every day. They ain't got nothing else to be doing with that time. I bet if half the time, I bet if people analyze their day and see what they do all day, and see how productive what they doing is, see what they doing all day is productive, they'll realize why they at where they at in life. Straight up. Did I say that right? I think I did. I ain't drinking no more water. Ain't no vodka, nothing, just water. But yeah, and some people don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Some people don't want to hear the hardcore truth. They really don't. They don't want to hear the truth about themselves. I had a problem with that too. Sometimes you just gotta face the truth, and it ain't putting yourself down. It's just listening to what's really going on with you. You know what I'm saying? It's just really, you know what I'm saying, just listen to that. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta work on yourself. You gotta check yourself. And really, can't nobody really check you because everybody else, they got their life and they ain't even got their own life in check. They don't. How can a person tell you what to do and they ain't even got their own life in check? You listen to somebody else's opinion, look at their life. Look, you are who you hang around. I'm just saying. If it's 5 people you hang around that ain't shit, guess who's number 6? I'm telling you, Cadillac. There's a lot of people in this world, you know what I mean? Everybody in competition when they need to be in competition with themselves, you too. That's why, you know, when people, they're going to act stupid, they're going to be toxic, they're going to be petty. Just remove yourself from the equation. Just learn to let go. You know what I mean? That's what I do. When I need help, I go to the Lord. That's what I do. And I'm just straight up, I talk to God about all my situations, man, because he made me. He the one that got it. God is the most loyalist, down you person that can ever be in your life. He made you and he stuck with you and he wake you up every day. He feeds you, he gives you everything you ask for. Well, not everything, because if he gave you everything you asked for, I ain't no telling what some of y'all would be. Some of y'all want millions of dollars, some of y'all want, I ain't gonna get to that. But what I'm saying is, man, God is the most loyalist, downest person that you could ever spirit, whatever you call it. But God is the most loyal and downest that ever be in your life. Of course, you got your mother, your father, your sister, your husband, or your wife, or whatever, or whoever you claim, that's number one in your life. And which need to be God, need to be number one. You know what I'm saying? He watch over you when you sleep. He don't even go to sleep. He got your back when you ain't even sleep. When you sleep, he ain't sleep. He got your back. He watching out for you while you sleep. He don't even go to sleep. You the one going to sleep. He don't take breaks. You taking breaks. He still got your back through all the dumb stuff you doing, all the negativity you doing. He still there. Everybody else, they get mad at you. Everybody else, they don't want to fool with you no more. Everybody else, they want to gossip to their friends. Everybody else, they want to laugh at you. They want to criticize you, but not God. His love don't change. It's unconditional. I talk about him a lot. I talk about God a lot because I know what he done for me. I know how much he loves me. That's just real. That's just facts, man. And people don't want to hear that. Who cares? That's your problem. You don't want to hear it, don't watch the channel. Because that's what I'm talking about. I talk a lot on this channel, and I'm going to say what I feel. And a fight go with that. But what I'm saying is, God is the most loyalist person that you could ever have on your team. You know what I mean? Your mama got a father. Your daddy got a father. It's him. He the one who watches over all. And people, some people, they disregard it. They be like, I don't believe in God. And they want to believe in, like, some statue praying down the road or something. They just want to believe in anything stupid to recognize, to not even look at the truth. But then some people don't believe in it because, they have been through a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? But just like, we're going to go back to, betrayal and, people doing dumb stuff and people, you outgrowing people. I'm going to tell you why you outgrowing people. You're going to a new level, Jack. You're going to a new level, Jack. You keep moving forward. Keep doing stuff that you don't want to do. And you're going to go to a new level, Cadillac. I'm telling you just like that. Some people don't want to work out, but they do it every day. And look where they're going to a new level. They're getting more healthier and everything. But the main people talking about why you working out and why you done got small and all that, them the ones that eating everything in sight in front of them. Them the ones cholesterol over 1 million. You know what I'm saying? But they're talking about you. But you shouldn't take that personal. You shouldn't take personal. You shouldn't take things personal. How people feel about you. That's their opinion. You know what I mean? Everybody got their own opinion. Everybody entitled to their own opinion. But it's causing how you react to it. You ain't got to react to none of these fools out here that's talking about you. You ain't got to react to none of these people out here criticizing and laughing at you and all that stuff. You ain't got to react to none of that. Don't work that way. You know what I mean? You can just move forward, just live your life, be happy as you can be. You know what I mean? You ain't got to be rich to be happy. You ain't got to be a millionaire to be happy. All you need is God. You can be happy and you can be free. A lot of people look for the wrong things to be free. People want money, think money is freedom. No, money ain't freedom. Now, discipline, that's freedom. Discipline is freedom. If you discipline, if you're doing what God tell you to do, if you're doing it His way, if you're keeping Him first, He ain't going to put you last. Discipline is freedom, and you feel better about yourself, and then you'll know He's with you. All the time that you done messed up, talking about God, I ain't going to do it no more, that's you. Knowing you probably do it again, but He still loves you anyway. He still forgive you. Some people don't even believe in Him. He's still loving the people that don't believe in Him. Ain't that something? Then first of all, people say, life is too short. Life is too short, but it can be long too. It can be long. You're in jail or something, it can be long now. You know what I'm saying? If you're going through hard times, it can be long, but at the end of the day, life is still a beautiful thing because there's a lot of people right here that, didn't even know it was their time to go and they're already gone. And we still here, YouTube. We still here live and kicking. Live and kicking. I'm in the kitchen, but I ain't finna fry no chicken. There was bars. I can rhyme, kind of. Man, I should be a rapper. Live and kicking. Live in the kitchen, but I ain't cooking no chicken. Y'all, hey, don't steal my rap. Do not steal my raps, YouTube. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna become a rapper. Matching 41-year-old rappers just jumping in the game. What? No, I can't do that. But you gotta learn how to outgrow people. You know what I mean? You gotta learn how to ignore stupid people. You gotta learn how to just. Sometimes people have stupid stuff flying out their mouth. Stupidity just coming out their mouth. You gotta learn to ignore it. You know what I mean? And that's just facts. Sometimes, some people are just the way they are. But that don't mean that you got to be with them. That don't mean you got to stick with them. That don't mean you got to kiss no ass or nothing like that. Ain't nothing wrong with helping people. That don't mean you turn your back on people that done did you dirty or something like that. Because God didn't turn his back on you. You know what I mean? And you done lied, still cheated, and broke every commandment that was written down in the Bible. But he still ain't turned his back on you. That don't mean you look down on the person that did you wrong. It's a lot of people, that did me wrong, but I still had their back. I still, I won't fool with them like that. I just fool with them from a distance. I probably don't even fool with them no more, because sometimes God get the right people and put them in your life and get the wrong people out your life. You know what I mean? That don't mean that you acting funny towards them. That just mean that, you outgrowing them. You know what I'm saying? God got other plans for your life. Instead of just hanging around the wrong, same toxic people that ain't going nowhere in life. And if you want to get to where you need to be, it's a lot of people that can't go with you. A whole lot of people can't go with you. I think it's about outside. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, YouTube. Here I come. Give that a minute. Ain't about it, YouTube. Thought about coming out there. You know what I'm saying? I thought somebody was coming up out there. Ain't nobody out there. But yeah, you know what I mean? A lot of people, they just look at you, you know what I'm saying? They want to judge you based on how you live in your life and stuff like that. It don't work that way. You just outgrow people. It's just time to move on. You know what I'm saying? Some people ain't going to stick with you forever. Everybody ain't built to last and stick with you forever. It's just like if you run the streets with your partners and stuff. What if one day you slip up and get married or something? You can't run the streets with your partners forever. And then what your partner's going to say? Oh, man, you got a girl and she done whipped him and all that. It's just the stupidest stuff ever while they still sit at home together. You got your family, but they're still sitting on the phone together. Or still on Facebook chilling. Ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just reality. Some people just don't want to do they don't want to do what they're supposed to do. They don't want to do what they need to do. And when you start doing what you need to do, they want to get you back down to where you used to be. But you started trying to get to where you need to be. But they don't want you to get to where you need to be because they ain't trying to get to where they need to be because they so used to being in the same spot. You know what I'm saying? Don't even work that way. That's why some people you just got to disregard. You know what I mean? Some people you just got to let go of. You can't fool with people. It's not that you hate them. It's not that, you know what I'm saying, that you better than them. It's just that some people are just too toxic to be around and some people are just too toxic to have a relationship with. Because they'll drag you down. That's why God take people out of your life. That's why people move on. That's why you think people act. If you one of the people that think somebody acting funny because they're doing good, you toxic. Let them people be great. If you think a person is better than you just because they're doing good and trying to better themselves, you toxic. Let them be great. Let them live their life. So they got to live their life for your for your way of being. That's stupid. You're a grown person. You're not a little boy no more. You're not a little girl no more. Everybody need to be grown up. Everybody need to be acting of age. But there's too many people still like 50, 40, 50 years old still running the streets thinking they thugs and gangsters. And then wonder why people don't want to hang around with them no more. Ain't nobody trying to go to jail with you. Ain't nobody trying to get killed with you. Ain't nobody trying to be nothing with you. Ain't nobody trying to do the same thing every day with you. People got their lives to live. People got their own life. That's what I'm saying, YouTube. You just got, you just outgrowing people. But we ain't finna talk to the toxic people right now. But if some of them on here, watch on. But like I was saying though, to all my people that's out trying to better themselves, keep moving forward. That's the only thing you need to be focused on. One word, forward. You with your family, keep moving forward. You with your kids, keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. That's all you gotta do, is keep moving forward. Don't worry about the past. That's why it's back there. The future is up ahead. That's why you gotta move forward. You know what I'm saying? You do. And people don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? But who gives a shit? Like I was saying though, you gotta ignore like people that try to set you up and betray you and stuff like that. Now you gonna have some people in your life that's gonna, act, that's gonna pretend that they cool. They're gonna pretend that, they all good with you. And then when you know what I'm saying, when there's some things that you don't stand for, then they don't like you no more. Why? Because they wanted you to live the way they wanted you to live. They weren't really your friend from the get-go. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that gonna act shady when they get around a certain bunch of people. That's not your friend neither. You know what I mean? And none of them your friends.
Power off.
cut off on me. But like I was saying though, I should have cut it back on. Anyway, but yeah, that speaker be knocking though. But like I was saying though, YouTube, you know, it's just that some people just don't want to do what they gotta do. And since they don't want to do what they gotta do, they don't want you to do what you gotta do to get to where you need to be. But that's all, you know what I'm saying? The key word today is to move forward. Just keep moving forward. Keep moving forward with your family, and keep moving forward with the people that support and love you. If don't nobody support you, so what? It's your race anyway. It's your lane. Just stay in your lane and do what you do. As long as you got God first, you will not be led. The only person you need to be impressed is God. That's the only person you need to be impressed. You don't need to be impressing nobody. Nobody on this planet that you need to be impressing. If you ain't impressing God first and foremost, you already losing jack. Yep. Like some people, you know what I'm saying? They're so quick to say, you know, with the help of God, you know, I can do this. With the help of God, I can do that. But then they don't want to do nothing. They want God to do it for them. He ain't finna do nothing for you. First thing people say is, Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus will give you the green light, but he ain't finna drive the car. He's showing you the way. Mash the gas. He ain't finna do everything for you. He want to see what you made of too. But had to chop it up. Don't worry about it. You know, had to chop it up with y'all right quick. It's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, this is my little episode, McFly's Kitchen, episode 17. You know, for the 2-1 and 2-2. I missed y'all. I had to come back and talk to y'all. But I got some things I gotta, you know, take care of. I got some business I gotta handle and stuff like that. But I just want to let y'all know, man, you know, all these people that's, you know, toxic and trying to betray you and trying to down talk you or whatever, just going on behind your back and stuff like that. Don't worry about them people. They right there where they belong, behind you. You know what I mean? Just move forward. Live your life for you. Stay in your lane. Take care of your life, your family, your children, and your friends. And put God first, and he gonna take care of everything else. Everything else on top of that is gravy, baby. Love, peace, and hair grease. I'm gone.